get started. Hello, it's Savannah, aka Van in Japan. Welcome back to my channel, or to my channel, not back, I don't know. I usually use my back camera to shoot, but today I think it's important to be able to see what I'm doing because today we're talking about ALT demo lesson. Yay! America. I'm going to give you guys just a quick sample of what I did for my demo lesson. And then yeah, this is what I use for ALTIA's demo lesson, where you just like talk to a camera and you're not actually interacting with anybody. You just shoot the video by yourself. So yeah. So pretty much I just watched on YouTube how people did it and pretty much copied the same thing. I drew all of these posters I'm going to be using today. I would say also when you're doing the demo lesson, especially for like ALTIA, you don't actually have to make any of these. These are the ones I use like in the legit classroom. So for the demo lesson, you can literally just be like America, Canada, and act like you have them. They really understand what's going on. The first thing I do is I introduce myself obviously, and I'm like, my name is Savannah Sensei. Some teachers like to make them guess their name, but I just didn't do that. Yeah. Then I have, where am I from? Where am I from? What is my country? And I give them 3 choices. So pretty much everything I do is 3 choices. So it's just kind of like a quiz. So first I have an American flag, France, then Canada, and I put them on the board, and then I'm like, where am I from? Who thinks I'm from America? And then they'll like have them raise their hand, and then I'll do the same thing for. But yeah, am I from America? Am I from France? Am I from Canada? And then raise their hands. They'll be like, the correct answer is do America, yay! Then you have the Japanese teacher that's with you. And then sometimes before I even start the quiz, I'll ask them, like, where are you from? They'll be like, Japan. I'm like, oh, Japan, cool, okay. And where am I from? And then I'll do the quiz. That makes sense. The next thing, so I personally play sports. So I gave 3 sports. Do I play volleyball? Do I play tennis? Do I play rugby? And then in this instance, I might ask the Japanese teacher, like, if they play sports, what sport do they play, or what sport do they think I play, just to put them into the lesson. But yeah, and then same thing. I'll be like, do you think it's volleyball? Do you think it's tennis? Do you think it's rugby? And I personally really like this one because the correct answer is rugby, which is super like igai っていうか, like people just don't assume that I play rugby. And then from there, I would show actual pictures of like me playing rugby. Yeah. Depending on how long your lesson is, if it's like short or if it's long. After I say America, then I will say I'm from Texas. Yay, Texas. I'll show Texas. I use a map. I'm like, I'm from Texas. This map, it has like writing over it and writing on the back. That's just because, yeah, me and, well, my ex-Japanese boyfriend, I want to see how many states that he knew. And then we just scribbled on the back of it. So sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, so after I say I'm from Texas, I'll have some pictures of things from Texas. I'll be like, oh, what do we have in Texas? We have cowboys, Woody. Most people know Toy Story here, so they're like, oh yeah, I'll be like cowboy, yeah. Ooh, longhorns. Also, just to let you know, this is like elementary school level, so yeah. But since like the actual demo lesson is really short, then I won't add in the Texas thing. Usually I'll go right into sports. Yeah. Then sometimes I'll ask the kids too, Like if they play sports, what sports do they like? It just depends on the level. Like what sport do you like? Like, do you like rugby? No. Do you like tennis? No. Yes. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Do you like volleyball? I'll just like ask them to fill in some time. You can do hobbies too. I have hobbies in here as well. But for the demo lesson, I went where am I from? I went sports that I play. And then I went food. Instead of saying what food do I like, I say what food do I not like? What food do I not like? So for food, I personally picked pizza, steak, and natto. And you know, it's really rare that foreigners like natto, so kids always assume that natto's the one that I don't like. You know me, I'm vegan AF, so I'm like, boo, steak, I don't like steak. And the kids are like, what, every time, you know. Pretty much, I think the demo lesson for ALTIA is only like 2 minutes long. So really, that's what I would do. Just like, where are you from? You can either do sports. If you don't do sports, you can just do hobbies. And then food, honestly, are like really, really easy. And it's kind of fun if you have something that's a little like unexpected, like makes the kids enjoy it a little bit more. But that's about it. And if you have your real Jiko Shokai lesson, then you can make it longer. And if you want to do that, then, you know, I put more about Texas and just talk about where I'm from, the sports. I will do sports and hobbies. For hobbies, I did the same thing. Like, what do I not like? What hobby, like, do I not do? Instead of what do I do? And I put, like, gaming, hiking, and weightlifting. And the kids usually pick weightlifting, and then I'm like, you know, I come out, I bust out the guns, and I'm like, just kidding, I don't play video games. And they're like, wow. I like video games, I just don't play them really, so that's what I do for hobbies. And for the rest of the Jiko Shokai lesson, I will also like show my family. So I think there's a lot of schools that really want to see your family, and maybe there's some schools that are weird about it, but I think like a majority like to see your family. So I show like a picture of my dad, my parents, and me, and then these are old. And I mean my brother, and it's like snowboarding, so it's like, yeah, we snowboard too, coo. And then pets. If you have pets, you can show them pictures of your pets, and Japanese kids love cute things, so they get really hyped when you show them pictures, especially of pets. I don't know like how helpful this was. It's kind of like what I did for the demo lesson and for the Jiko Shokai. So yeah, I guess the demo lesson is the Jiko Shokai, so they go together, but for this one, it might be easier to do like level like 4th grade. Yeah, probably 3rd or 4th grade. In 5th grade, you can do where am I from? They also know. So 5th grade's also okay. For like 1st and 2nd grade, it'd be really hard, and the Japanese teacher will probably translate a lot of what you say to the kids. Okay, so that's it really. Like, I sorry I didn't go through it and like do it as I actually would do it, but I mean, sort of. It's just easy. It's really repetitive. You give them 3 choices and you do it kind of quiz style. You ask them personally if they like the things, and then you have them raise their hand like, oh, do you think I do this? Do you think I like this? Or do you think I don't like this? And you ask the teacher the same questions to get them into the lesson with you. And like with the food, you can always ask the teacher, what food do you like? They'd be like, oh, I like this food. And I was like, oh, okay. What food don't you like? You can ask them those kind of questions too, so they can come in to the lesson with you. You can ask the kids the same question. Yeah, I think it's fun that way to make it like interactive, so the kids get to tell you what they like too, because kids love to talk about themselves. Everyone loves to talk about themselves, right? I mean, right? Come on. Right, so the more interactive it is, the more the kids can like talk about themselves, the more the kids can like raise their hands, the more like engaging it is, the more fun it is, right? So just keep that in mind. And your demo lesson should be fine. And your Jiko Shokai lesson, when you actually do it, should also be okay, should be fine. So I hope this was helpful. I feel like it's a little rushed because I do have plans from now. Yeah, if you have any other questions, you can just leave them in the comments below and I'll get around to answering them sometime. Hopefully more in a timely manner. But yeah, thank you for watching, and my next video will probably be about Okinawa because I'm leaving in T-1 week. So less than a week. Yeah, I'm leaving in 6 days. Yay! Okay, thank you and bye. You can like see the kind of like my tattoo in this. Whatever. Peace out.